Greetings, I hope you are having a great day today. I will continue to introduce the articles on removing addictions in your life by Andreas Moritz in his book today. This may or may not apply to you. Ask your source self if it benefits you. This is not only about quitting smoking addiction. If you have experienced any kind of addiction, it may help you to know yourself better. You'll hear Moritz's interpretation of addiction and his technique from his book, interspersed with my thoughts. The nature scene in this video is when you'll hear my thoughts. Learning to Recover Your Free Will by Andreas Moritz. By letting go of the ghost of memory, you regain control. The choice of using and training your free will has to be made in the ever-present moment, right now, and has to be done anew repeatedly many times each day. Whenever the desire to smoke returns, which is possible because the ghost of memory doesn't just leave your subconscious overnight, you are once again compelled to make a new choice. This time, however, your conscious mind finds it much easier to stick with its previous successful choice because of the newly improved self-confidence and self-esteem. Setbacks don't exist in this program, only exercising your freedom of choice does. One way or the other, you are in charge. The conscious retraining of your mind will benefit your entire life. It will restore your power of using your free will and remove the victim within you. Because you have been told so many times in your life that you cannot do this or cannot do that, you began to use this belief dogma to accept your addiction as being too difficult to quit. By reclaiming your power of making conscious choices, you will be able to break the self-fulfilling I can't pattern in your life for good. This will become a great asset in every part of your life. Now, I selected some practical strategies to end the addiction from the article. Ending the addiction. New Moon Day is one of the best days to start quitting. It is good not to tell anyone about your intention to stop smoking because this only undermines your freedom to choose to smoke. For the better flow in every part of your life, there is no need to share or talk about things unbeneficially with anyone. Every time you talk unbeneficially, you are leaking your energies. Of course, you want to be neutral about your energy also, but your energy is precious. If the soulless ones keep trapping you to manipulate you to talk about things, you still have a choice to talk or not talk. The Matrix knows you are highly skilled game players. It sends you the highly skilled soulless ones to program and manipulate you. It really is a challenging game. You have to be smart about yourself and the Matrix game. You have to train yourself to think first before you speak. The way to do this is to slow down your energy flows a bit when your need to speak arises. Breathing deeply before speak is a way to do this. Sometimes, it is not easy to do if you are dealing with fast-moving currents, like in a work situation or when dealing with challenging soulless ones. Ultimately, you are in control of your energies. Always remember to open your hand and let go of people and situations that do not benefit you. You are only responsible for yourself, and changes can happen in every moment. Is it possible for a mind to remain calm amidst chaos? In a world that highly values speed, it's not an easy task. However, your energy flow is your energy flow, and you must control it. Keep trying until you master it. Breaking the unconscious patterns supporting your body to remove toxins. Often, your desire to smoke is coupled with clues like drinking a cup of coffee, the ringing of the telephone, waiting for a bus or a taxi, or switching on the television set. Your addiction is a program that you have written in your subconscious mind and associated with such clues. Make the conscious choice to wait for a few minutes until you have the time or opportunity to smoke. Another suggestion is to smoke somewhere in the house or garden where you usually don't smoke. This will sever the ties to your subconscious and make your decision whether to smoke or not a more conscious one. You will still have the freedom to smoke, but postpone your decision for a while until you really feel the discomfort. Notice where in your body you feel tense, irritable, or nervous. It is important to feel how strong your desire to smoke becomes before you light up. Most smokers give in to the slightest urge to smoke and do not even notice when they light up. You want to break the pattern of doing things unconsciously. To make it easier to quit smoking, drink half a glass of water before you choose to smoke a cigarette every time you have the urge to smoke. Physically speaking, the urge to smoke is directly linked to toxins that were deposited in the connective tissues of the body and are now entering the blood, increasing blood thickness. The thickening of blood generally causes irritation, nervousness, and anxiety, even panic. Instead of pushing the toxins back into the connective tissues, drinking a glass of water will make your blood thinner, which will help to remove the toxins from the body. Thus, the urge to smoke lessens each time you do this and eventually disappears altogether. Your addiction to smoking is not something terrible that you need to get rid of. It is rather an opportunity to train yourself to become the master of your destiny. In this sense, your addiction can become one of the very best teachers you have ever had. Summary of the technique to stop smoking. 1. Whenever you feel the urge to smoke, repeat to yourself, "I want to smoke now." This will bring your desire to smoke from your subconscious into your conscious mind and allow you enough time to make the conscious choice of whether to smoke or not to smoke. Drinking half a glass of water also brings the desire into your conscious mind. 2. Then say to yourself, "I have the free choice to smoke now." If you do not remind yourself of your inherent freedom of making choices, your subconscious, addicted mind may believe that you can't smoke anymore and may go into a state of rebellion. This may cause withdrawal symptoms. 3. If you feel a desperate need to smoke, acknowledge your desire by saying, "I choose to begin smoking again." Before you reach for a cigarette, check whether this is what you really want. Or you may repeat to yourself, "For the moment I accept that I want to smoke, but I choose not to at this time." Think about how you would feel if you stopped smoking altogether. Follow this simple sequence every time you have the desire to smoke. The technique is foolproof because you cannot go wrong, whatever the outcome. Whether you decide to continue smoking or not, you have begun to become aware and exercised your free will, a prerequisite to consciously taking charge of your life. What is important, though, is that you experience a major positive shift in your thinking and in your attitude towards yourself and others. This technique works equally well for any other addiction. Ask your source self if this technique benefits you. To summarize the technique, by making subconscious into your conscious, you can bring any desire into your conscious mind. You then interpret your desires into actual thoughts, the things. And you can make unemotional and logical decisions. Know that you have the freedom of choice. Be in the now, and live your choice. Now, just asking anything to your source self in centeredness and neutrality will propel you to make the conscious choices in your life. Here are some other applications where this technique can be used. 1. Whenever you feel the urge to eat unhealthy, repeat to yourself, "I want to eat this unhealthy thing now." 2. Then say to yourself, "I have the free choice to eat this unhealthy thing now." 3. Ask your source self, "Is it beneficial to eat this food?" 4. If you still feel a desperate need to eat the unhealthy food, acknowledge your desire by saying, "I choose to eat this thing again." Or you may repeat to yourself, "For the moment I accept that I want to eat this, but I choose not to at this time." 5. Visualize yourself getting healthy by not eating unhealthy foods. If you want to buy anything you don't need or is unbeneficial, 1. Repeat to yourself, "I want to buy this thing now." 2. Then say to yourself, "I have a free choice to buy this thing now." 3. Ask your source self, "Is it beneficial to buy this thing now?" 4. If you still feel a desperate need to buy it, acknowledge your desire by saying, "I choose to buy this." Or you may repeat to yourself, for the moment I accept that I want to buy this thing, but I choose not to at this time. 5. Always be content intentionally and focus on experiencing your life. If any unbeneficial thoughts and feelings occur, the 5-second rule will be enough, but if the addictive thoughts occur repeatedly, you may try this technique. If any pessimistic thought crosses your mind, 1. Repeat to yourself, I want to be pessimistic now. 2. Then say to yourself, I have a free choice to be pessimistic now. 3. Ask your source self, is it beneficial to be pessimistic? 4. If you still feel a desperate need to be pessimistic, acknowledge your desire by saying, I choose to be pessimistic again. Or you may repeat to yourself, for the moment I accept that I want to be pessimistic, but I choose not to at this time. 5. Shift your focus and intentionally be positive by being grateful for anything and achieve a balanced and neutral perspective on your life. 1. Whenever you feel the urge to judge others, repeat to yourself, I want to judge someone now. 2. Then say to yourself, I have the free choice to judge someone now. 3. Ask your source self, is it beneficial to judge others? 4. If you still feel a desperate need to judge others, acknowledge your desire by saying, I choose to judge someone again. Or you may repeat to yourself, for the moment I accept that I want to judge others, but I choose not to at this time. 5. Cut the attachment and shift your focus to something that benefits you. Are conscious thoughts always interpreted through language? That's a question you might have. Thoughts can be visual or vibrational. On a high-frequency dimension, you'll experience high-frequency vibrational thoughts, which will repel low-frequency vibrational thoughts. If Source Self knows you better than anyone, and if the conscious mind, unconscious mind, and other game pieces are harmonized with your Source Fractal, your Source Self will know what you really want. Ultimately, your true desire is to make the most beneficial choices. Highest frequency vibrational choices are the most beneficial choices. What's interesting to know in Moritz's article is that there are the root issues causes associated with the addiction that you need to find out to remove that addiction. Subconscious shadow work is the process of discovering the underlying causes of your thoughts and emotions, embracing all aspects of yourself. The reason that you associate knowing thyself with pain is because the thing you may find in the subconscious shadow work that was hidden can be painful matters to you. Still, why is it so important to do the subconscious shadow work? You will raise your frequency sufficiently only after you deal with those shadows. It will help you to remove the blocks in you that will hinder you to know yourself. Why know thyself is so important? Knowing thyself is the main theme of this game. You, as a source player, are collecting data or experiences that are unique to you so that all of the source players can experience that unique experiences. No two source players can have the same experiences because of your differences in your game pieces, script, frequency levels, and choices in this game. You are weaving your unique tapestry of experiences. By knowing thyself, you have a clarity and possibly enjoying more of your game experiences. It is a choice to think that every experiences can be beneficial. Let every experience reveal your true self. Could removing the addiction mindset itself be enough to remove the addictions for source players? Ending any addiction is about changing your life positively. You want to end it because ending it is beneficial to you. You don't want to hold on to the unnecessary and unbeneficial mindset, and you will flow easily without blocks. It is always your choice. According to Andreas Moritz, not realizing and not exercising your freedom of choice can lead to various addictions, while conscious awareness and making choices can end them. In this very moment, you have the power to make choices that can transform your depression and self-hatred into appreciation and self-love. How great is that? You are free to choose choices in your life at any given moment. You have all possibilities in the now moment. So, play your own game. Own your game of life and own your choices. Isn't it wonderful, beautiful, and freeing to be fully present in the now moment? Appreciate your now moment. Appreciate strong source connection. Appreciate your abundant freedom of choices. Appreciate your game of life. Appreciate your growth. And appreciate your small and big victories and revelations along your journey. Thank you for watching. If you found this video beneficial, please consider supporting me through an energy exchange via PayPal or Patreon. It is a flow of currency through you that unlocks higher frequency unlocks for you as you release flow in your life. You will get what you put into it. Abundance, health, and prosperity to you. Thank you so much for your support. Be happy, joyful, and content now. Grow and glow abundantly. Healthy flows now day to you.